Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Welcome to my film and TV channel. I'll straighten the old hood there. Look at scruffy, aren't I? Should be better presented, shouldn't I? Right, Psycho Goreman we're looking at today. There we go. We're looking at a comedy, horror, sci-fi. 95 minutes, Psycho Goreman. We're going to have a look at that. Bit of information on that. A Canadian feature, this one. So please join me for that. If you're new to this channel, please push that subscribe button. If you enjoy what you see, push those notifications. You'll get to know these film reviews, TV drama reviews, quizzes, poster reviews, poster movie battles, etc, etc. Are coming out. That's fantastic. All my film and TV stuff. And you will notice some stuff on my football team as well, Manchester City. I do City Pass, City Present, City Quizzes, City lots of things. So if you or anyone you know might be interested, please point them in my direction. I'll be very, very grateful. And there's a couple of links on screen for Facebook and Twitter, so if you follow and friend me on there, post loads of stuff on there as well. Please, if you do that, I will check. I do check every couple of days and reciprocate and follow and friend everyone back. So if you have to follow us or friends, just do that. Yeah, so it's a movie review today, a Canadian feature, interesting one. Comedy, horror, science fiction. Yeah, Psycho Goreman, directed by Stephen Kostansky. He's done one or two things you may know. Stars, yeah, young and old cast. There's a couple of youngsters who obviously are the leads in this. You've got Nita Josie Hanna as Mimi. You've got Owen Meyer as Luke. Adam Brooks as Greg and Alexis Hansi as Susan. The tagline for the film is Little Girl, Big Psycho. There you go. Oh, it should be Big Girl, Little Psycho. What's the last Psycho? I'm not too sure actually. I think they may have got that the wrong way around. What's it about? Well, siblings Mimi and Luke unwittingly resurrect an ancient alien overlord who was entombed on Earth millions of years ago after a failed attempt to destroy the universe. Well, it happens every day, doesn't it? They nickname the evil creature Psycho Goreman, or PG for short, and use a magical amulet they discovered to force him to obey their childish whims. It isn't long before PG's reappearance draws the attention of intergalactic friends and foes from across the cosmos, and a rogues gallery of alien combatants converges in small-town suburbia to battle for the fate of the galaxy. Masters of the Universe, anyone with that sort of scenario? Shame it isn't really, but there you go. Right, the critique. Yeah, interesting critique. Rotten Tomatoes, 90%, 90. Positivity. An overall rating is 7.1 out of 10. That's not too shabby. That's 37 fresh and 4 rotten reviews. And the Rotten Tomatoes consensus, over the top and enthusiastically strange. PG, Psycho Goreman, delivers all the cheesy midnight movie goodness promised by its title. And the audience on Rotten Tomatoes, yeah, they quite like it. 73 scores have been left, 67%. Metacritic, let's have a look what they think. Do they agree with Rotten Tomatoes? Well, the critics on there, 67%. There's only 9 reviews been left though. That's 6 positive, 2 mixed, just 1 negative, so still pretty good. Right, here we go. Joe Public, Internet Movie Database. What do they think? Well, 1,447 at the time of recording this. Scores and reviews have been left, and it's scoring an average quite good, 6.2 out of 10 over the watchable rating. That's not too shabby again. And so some of the comments made on Internet Movie Database: one of the best things about 2020. And someone else said the must-see horror comedy of 2021. So yeah, it depends when you see it, doesn't it, whether it's 2021. Someone else, for what it is, silly, gore, stupid, well-directed, sets great, acting, low-budget, goodie. There you go. So there you go. He sums it all up in. I don't need to go any further, do I really? Someone else, for fans of trauma, GUAR, GWAR, and Warhammer 40k. So obviously if you're a fan of any of those, then you'll like it. Well, according to that guy anyway. Someone else, campy, light, gore, entertaining, feels like a cult classic. I'm sure it does. It didn't feel like a cult classic to me. Well, cult. I'm not sure about the classic. Yeah, a couple of the negatives. Again, the negatives are in the minority, but I will balance it up by putting 2 or 3 negatives. Someone wrote, I made it almost halfway and gave up. Someone else, every character is unlikable. I cannot disagree with that. And someone else said, Psycho Goreman. There you go. See what they did with that? Very clever. Right, Bernard. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, the best line. There's a great line. I mean, this is it. There are one or two good lines in this. This is perhaps the best line that someone picked out, and I probably agree with it. Psycho Goreman said, the horrors you have just witnessed cannot be unseen. Your young minds will carry this until it consumes you in a miserable death. Mimi looks at him and just says, cool. There you go. But that's the sort of level we're talking at. I think that sort of gives you an idea of just what level this film is at, unfortunately. Yeah, I've wrote down here, Masters of the Universe, the live action thing, meets the live action series episodic Power Rangers with a little 1992 Brain Dead thrown in, obviously with the monkey one, the monkey disease, not the other Brain Dead that came out at a similar time. So a bit of that thrown in for good measure. Sadly though, some gross and over-the-top gore and effects is not as fun or entertaining as any of these three I've just mentioned. Yeah, so there are elements of all three of those. As I said, the plot, the style, the blood and gore, similar to Brain Dead, sort of cheap but okay, gooey, horrible top gore effects. But yeah, sadly the film for me, although I am in the minority, I will say that now, I seem to be in the minority on this one, is not my sort of thing. There are some good rubbishy effects, as I said, but the kids are pretty horrible to watch, in my opinion. Someone said about the characters, unlikable characters. Absolutely. No offence, Nita Josie Hannah, but I found her very, very annoying. And they do even allow her to sing towards the end, which I think she's known for as well, isn't she? But let's be honest, she is a better singer than she is an actor. I just couldn't warm to her, and it sort of ruined the film for me. And I think perhaps if someone else had been involved, I may have enjoyed the film more and give it a higher score when we get to the scores. But no, I'm sorry, Nita Josie Hannah, you're not, being child actors. I'm not a big fan of some. Some do it, some don't. But obviously she's just precocious and horrible to me. And my apologies, but there you go. Yeah, there is a lot of love out there for this, and I do find it hard to understand exactly who it's aimed at, because a younger audience might cringe at some of the gore, and an older audience, it's not sort of funny enough for me or clever enough to keep an older audience entertained. The comedic element, as I said, that good line before, there are one or two of those dotted about, but it does struggle most of the time. And as I said, this isn't helped, of course, by the characters, whether human or alien, who are in the main unlikable. There's one or two okay ones, one or two that make me laugh, and a couple, but I say, with the different characters they throw at you, most of them I didn't really care for, one way or the other, whether they lived or died or stayed on the planet or come over here, to be honest with you. To compare it, I mean, someone did compare it there, didn't they, to Trauma produced stuff. It's a bit insulting in my opinion. I think Trauma stuff is far better than this. I'd say it's silly and daft, but it's far more entertaining and perhaps grown up than this is. And as I say, it's hard to place where this will fit in, to be honest with you. I think it's only getting the plaudits because of the dirge of films of this type, to be honest with you. We've not seen a really good thing like this for a while. There's been a couple of TV series perhaps have touched upon it with, like, perhaps a Swamp Thing, I don't know, in a sort of roundabout way, but not exactly. But I wasn't impressed. I mean, you're going to have to let me know what you think. But as I say, I'm definitely in the minority on this one. I just found it very unexciting and bland, and got a little bit bored with it, to be honest with you. One or two, as I said, one or two of the comments, one or two of the lines raised a bit of a smile, and I think they were put together by more likeable characters and actors. I think I might have enjoyed it a bit more. Unfortunately, I didn't with the people that were in it. Trailer, fantastic. I actually watched the trailer after I watched the film. I'm glad I did, in a way, because I would have been so disappointed after watching the trailer to watch the film. But fantastic trailer. I mean, yeah, I'll even give the trailer a mark today. Stunning trailer. One of the best trailers I've seen for a long time. And you say they do sort of hide a lot of rubbish, don't they, some of these trailers. But yeah, great trailer. And I say the effects were good, obviously for a reasonably low budget thing, I assume. But there were still some good funny effects. Not brilliant, but not bad at all. It's such a shame the actors were so poor, in my opinion. Yeah, so the scores, a trailer, I would give 7 out of 10. I thought the trailer was excellent. Film, I'm only going to give, sadly, 5 out of 10. I said, I am in the minority. Most people seem to 6 and over. Obviously, the critics quite liked it. A lot of the Joe public like it. I might be way out on this one. Might be not being perhaps my demographic. I don't know. But to say, it didn't really appeal to me just because of the people in it. Unfortunately, which is such a shame, because I think there was something quite funny in there, and if it was done a little bit better, I think I might have enjoyed it more. But I'm only going to give it 5 out of 10. And the posters, there's a couple of posters you've seen while I've been doing this. Fantastic, great posters. Absolutely no complaints about the posters whatsoever. I'd have those on the wall behind me. I think there's 2 or 3 you've probably seen there in little segments of it, the promotional posters. So yeah, I'm going to give the posters 7 out of 10. So the trailer and the poster absolutely knocked the film into a cocked hat today, but there you go. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think anyway. As I said, I'm a way out on this one. Perhaps I'm getting old and I can't appreciate this, but I did find it hard going and a little rubbishy, to be honest with you. I might go back and watch a couple of trauma productions just to cheer myself up. I'm not too sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. We're going to do this day. Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. Until you meet here again on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps you flit across if you're interested into my Citizen channel, my football channel. Whatever it is, all I ever ask of everyone out there is please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.